and 1. Good morning, hockey fans, and welcome to Waupun Community Center here as we get ready for some WAHA, WHA Squirt Championship action here in Division 3 A. If you don't know, it goes by the population of how many skaters you have within your association and a couple of other things that come into play. Sorry about that on the camera. I tell you now, I run the camera, the computer, the announcing, scoring, everything by myself, so I do the best that I can to make sure that I can see everything that's taking place. Sometimes I fail, and sometimes I don't, so we shall see what happens here. Especially sometimes happens with the instant replay when I'm looking away, so just bear with me, and sometimes I lose internet connection, and without internet, I can't broadcast, so stay with me anytime that happens. You're listening to Jeff Sauer here on Jeff's live stream. I hope you're going to enjoy this opportunity here. We do this for the kids and making sure that they have all the opportunities they can to feel special. And they should already feel special because they made it here to a state tournament. I got to give a quick shout out. This has got to be one of the best rosters and information ever shared with me. And that's going to go to Amy. I'm going to play Trigestad, who definitely put a great piece of information together for me to be able to provide this broadcast. So thank you. And again, it's the most complete pronunciations are here in numerical order and a lot of information about each kid and even some about the team. So I want to give a huge shout out. I'm going to actually save that one and use that as a drawing a blank here, an exemplar for what other teams should do whenever they're coming to our tournaments here. I did not get anything for Beaver Dam, so I'm not going to know if I got their pronunciations correct or who's playing where and if what other information there is. So that's not, you can't put that on me. I apologize. That's got to go on either the team or the team manager who did not get me the information. In goal, it looks like for Beaver Dam, it's going to be James Lathrop. And in goal for Amery is going to be number 5, Dodge Trough. We're getting ready for some live action hockey here. I can only zoom in so much as well, so otherwise I miss some of the action, and I don't want to miss that if I don't have to. So I may or may not get in close enough for you specifically to see the faces of the players, but please know that I'm doing everything I can to try and get them the best experience possible here. My voice is gone a little bit here as well. I've had a lot of broadcasts over the last several days with the WIAA hockey playoffs. Got a chance to call a state tournament down in Middleton this year for St. Mary Springs Ledgers, and congratulations to them for winning another state title. Fantastic work. We'll see if they're going to announce the starting lineups here and if we're going to do the national anthem. Typically, I will step away from the national anthem just because I don't want to be disrespectful with my actions because I continue to try and get things organized. So my apologies if I offend you with that or if you're not able to hear it. So I guess they're not going to do the national anthem. Should almost always at the first game should do the national anthem here. All right, let's see what we got going on out here. In that center is going to be number 8, Jacob Hawkinson for Amery, and for Beaver Dam it's going to be number 11, Weston Dean. And we're underway here for the 7th place game in Waupun Squirt A State Tournament. Puck gets down into the corner. Picked up there by Amery. Looks like that was number 10 picking it up. J.C. Labens comes back into the neutral zone. Skating with it is Beaver Dam's number 11 was the center. He's going to take it all the way down into the corner. High stick has been called. It's going to have a face-off all the way down at the other end because of the high stick. Let me just double-check, make sure my instant replay is working. I'm sorry, I'm really scrambling to get Stuff set up and rolling for you. So give me a second. We will have everything. And I know that they don't like that, but it is there. All right, now I got that working. Back here. And a face-off down in the Amery zone. 11:14 left here on the Waupun Youth Hockey Association scoreboard. Nice hold there by Beaver Dam to keep it in the zone. And it's cleared by Amery into the neutral zone. Moves the puck all the way across the ice in the neutral zone. It's going to be picked up there. Trying to pick up some numbers, too. Sometimes the jerseys are tucked in, and sometimes they're not. All right, let's keep this zoned out a little bit here. This is kind of what I was talking about before. If I zoom too far in, I miss stuff. Trying to pick up the numbers. It's Amery's number 7 back there. That's Aiden McGean. Oh, Magnine. Thanks for the pronunciation again. I just could not grab it. Beaver Dam and Amery here in the 7th place game. Amery is in their red and whites, the home team. And Beaver Dam is in their darks. Picking it up right there is number 25, Ian Gunther. Save. Good job there with the save by the goalie, Dodge Trough, for Amery. Battle up against the boards, and to pick it up. Gets cleared right onto the stick of number 60, John Henry the 5th. Trying to get it out. Beaver Dam trying to hold, comes into the neutral zone. Here's an opportunity, 2-on-2. No, more rush numbers coming. Gets around the defense, walks in, takes a pass. Oh, and just makes it in. Great job there by the Amery Squirt A team. Good movement there of the puck. It's a great pass there by number 19 to move that puck all the way over. Not being selfish at all. That's amazing work for that young man. We'll see if I can get who the goal scorer was. Right again. Here comes Amery on the attack. A little bit wide. Down in the offensive zone. It's going to be picked up there. Beaver Dam trying to clear. Hold. Nice hold over there by number 10 again. Jace Labens. Amery picks it up again. That was the Blake Bow who had the assist. Great job over there. Shot and a save by the goalie, getting on top of it and getting the whistle is James Lathrop. Oh. Wow, I thought that was, I guess I missed it. The goal goes to number 19. I thought for sure that it looked like that he had passed it over. Either way, Amery has the lead here, 1-0 on the Waupun Youth Hockey Association scoreboard. 9:13 on the clock. For those true hockey aficionados, you typically are looking at time that's been run off of the clock. That's usually what you hear announced in juniors and up. Even some high schools do that. Beaver Dam trying to get the equalizer. Good skating by both. Number 36 gets in the zone. That's Alex Poznansky. And a save. Good job there battling for the Amery goalie. Beaver Dam still trying to get something in their zone. Nice move with the stick handle and a great defensive takeaway by number 17, Louis Castillo. Puck is still loose. Amery has it, trying to clear, banks it off of the boards, and they do. And now kicking in to see if they can get there with their speed. As Amery, a great breakout pass cross ice into the neutral zone. Coming into the blue line in on the attack, and a great stick check right there by number 8, Jacob Hawkinson. Skating against the boards. Here's the speed starting to show up now. Amery has numbers, cuts to the inside, takes a look, and couldn't get the shot off. Thought they might be calling a hook from the backside, but I guess they're not going to. My view is not always the best view, and it's not the right view either, so sometimes it doesn't work. Banged off of the boards. Going to be picked up down in the corner. I got to adjust my handle here. I can't quite swing into that corner. Have to open up also the tripod to do so. Beaver Dam has it in the neutral zone. Good defensive play again by Jace Labens. Coming in the zone. Great job staying on side. Shot missing just a little bit wide and high. Beaver Dam has it, coming back out of their zone, trying to break it out. They do. Get into their neutral zone, try to get that little pass. Gets on the hustle, and picking up his number 36, Alex Poznanski. Shot wide of the net, into the corner. Picked up there by number 14, Logan Drake. Into the center of the ice. Down in the corner, picked up by Amery with a 1-0 lead here in the first period. Squirts into the neutral zone, hustling after it. Again for Beaver Dam was number 5, Callahan Armstrong. Got a whistle. Too many men. Oh, he's got to give him a little bit of a break here. Boy, I thought that, I don't think it's intentional. You got to remember we're playing a Squirt tournament. Let me see if I can start talking about some of these players in there. The penalty is going to go to number 18. It's going to be 1 minute. That's Mason Hare. Goes to the Turtle Lake School District. It's his first year as a Squirt's played hockey for 5 years. Is the middle child and has 2 brothers who both play hockey as well. He loves hockey, football, and baseball. Beaver Dam on the power play here still for another 40 seconds. Has a wonderful imagination and could play for hours outdoors. I know that feeling. That's what was me as a kid, too. I did not like to be cooped up. Comes back in the neutral zone. Amery has it. They're giving way. Chips it down. Nice play there by number 16, Annalise Sullivan. Puck is in the corner trying to get the breakout. I'll probably zoom out there just a little bit till I can make the adjustment on my handle here. Still killing off time. 10 seconds remaining here in the penalty. You can see it on the scoreboard. Little backhand pitchfork shot by the goal scorer, Blake Bull. And penalty is killed off for Amery. Nice job on the stick check there, also at the line. Takes a move. Good job into the inside. Amery cuts, looks, shot into the corner, and a goal scored by number 8 for Amery. Finding the corner, getting it past the goalie. And it's now 2-0 here at 5:44. Great work by the Amery team. Some of the kiddos still not knowing necessarily positions, and I know it's a state tournament too, but I still think that they deserve it. Hawkinson with the goal. Unassisted. Nice work there by Hawkinson. Not sure if that's going to be enough on the handle or not. We'll see. Down into the corner. Got to zoom in just as much as I can to see where we're at. Okay, that's the most I can get zoomed in. So hopefully you get to see granddaughters, grandsons, nieces, nephews, neighbors, cousins, whatever it happens to be. Thank you for the 20 computers that are logged in right now. But now you're going to need to send that link out to other people and tell them to come and watch this game. It's not about me, by the way. I don't care how many viewers we have. I want to know that the kids have an opportunity to see themselves on a YouTube video playing their sport. That also gives you a chance to be putting stuff into the chat. Great skating here. Wow, I'm very impressed with a couple of the forwards here that I'm seeing for Amery. Good hustle there again. That's Caden Arnett moving the puck around. Tried to hold at the defensive line, coming back in as the center, covering as they're supposed to. And it's going to be an offsides whistle. We'll have a face-off right down here in our zone. And if you're not familiar, again, with some hockey, sometimes I'll give you some explanation, sometimes not, because I want to get out this information from this incredible sheet that was put together. So I was talking about number 18 who was in the box before. Favorite food is pizza and lasagna. Nickname is Moss the Machine. No, we got to change that now. Number 18 is Moss the Machine. Loves math and hates reading. Must have been another offsides, I'm guessing. So the offsides is when you cross the blue line to get into your offensive zone. The body goes in before the puck. The puck must be in. So just think about that again as like a ball. It has to be across or touching the blue line in order for you to get in the zone and make the attack. I'm not sure if he's trying to explain to him what he needs to do. I hope so. a very veteran ref. He's helped out. He's done some reffing even with my son. And unfortunately, Caleb's in college for, 3 more months? 2 more months, maybe. 2-0 here. 4:10 on the clock. You can see that clock again in the center of the screen. I'm going to check that YouTube chat also at the intermission that we have coming up here. So this is your opportunity to let them know that out there that you're cheering for them. Who's your favorite player? Where you're watching from? Great skating here. Unfortunately, they cut each other off. It's going to be an ice. He wasn't quite to the red line. And number 2 is looking to have some room to skate, and unfortunately could not. So he was cut off by one of his teammates. That was Graham Humple. Broke his wrist at the Marshfield tournament in January and never missed a practice or game, just wore a bigger glove for coverage. That's awesome. He should be called Humple the Manimal, playing with a broken wrist. If you don't understand, hands are everything. Skates and hands for hockey. Good job there again by Arnett on the attack. Gets it down low. Looks to see, there's a little bit of, wow. I can't believe that wasn't a penalty. You're not allowed to check. And I don't think that it was a fall into. Hustle, great defensive play by Jace Labens. Jace the Juice. Second year in Amery. Great play by the defenseman, coming all the way back and getting into position. Also plays soccer. Moved from Shakopee, Minnesota. Okay, that's a great move. Coming back with it now is Beaver Dam, trying to get into the zone, and a great defensive play again. Wow. Loves fishing, favorite subject is math. Been known for his hair since he was 3 years old and loves animals. So I got to see if I can put him in there. Nice job again working in. Shot wide. Came all the way in. Just missed the net. But what I got to do like about what happened there on that attack, took the shot instead of trying to walk in. Because as a goalie, Dad, you walk in. Most of the time, if you get too close, you cut down that angle. And it's hard to score. And I get it. I know it squirts. And that's a whole different conversation to talk about here, that they're playing with the same nets that they play with in high school. There isn't a lot of sports that do that. Ice is still the same length. Coincidental contact there. I think that was a good no call by the official. It's going to be picked up there by number 1, Jackson Shannon. Graham, number 2, is his cousin. Oh, God, I love that, having some cousins out here playing. Favorite sports are hockey, football, baseball, and golf. Loves to fish and be outside, and he's a first-year squirt. Amery still with a 2-0 lead in this 7th-place game here at State. We'll pull up and see if I made a copy, I thought, of the scores on how they got here. And I'll think if I can share that with you as well. Taking it back for Beaver Dam, that's number 52 for the Golden Beavers. Cody Hookstra. Puck comes out to the blue line. Pitchfork back in there by Jace Labens. At the line again, held. Pop towards the net and just wide. A good stick save there by the goalie for Beaver Dams, number 83, James Lathrop. Back into the neutral zone. Everybody's got to get back on side just in time. That is a really tough play to be made here at the squirt level. Coming up on 1:10 on the clock. Battling, trying to get it in. I'm going to see if I can fix my color a little bit too here looking at my computer. See, it looks a little bit dark, so we'll see if I can adjust the contrast. I really thought I had plenty of time when I got down here because I did so much stuff last night. Beaver Dam had a player get behind, and a great defensive play again. I don't think that people realize the number of stops that Jace Labens has had here already in the first period. And they collapse on the puck again. Amery takes it away, and a quick transition again to some speed. Tries to get outside wide. Good stick check there. I think that's number 96, Oliver Bain. For Beaver Dam, that was able to stop the attack. I do have to say I'm more impressed right now. The team with the most speed has got to be Amery right now. I just haven't seen it from Beaver Dam. Trying to get the puck out and free. Kicked into the neutral zone. Going to be picked up there by Graham Humple. Tried to hold it in, couldn't. And Hawkinson going after it as well. Let's talk a little bit more about some of these players here. We're going to shoot over to Amery since I've got an information sheet on the team here. 3 minutes on the clock, so we'll see how much I can get in here. While that 3 minutes is taking place, again, I have to thank Amy Trigestead, and if I'm not pronouncing that right, somebody here let me know. Jackson Shannon, we talked about third grader, loves to fish first-year Squirt, the cousin of Graham Humble. He broke his wrist, and that's just amazing. Plays baseball, football, golf. Favorite sports teams are the Brewers, Packers, and the Maple Leafs. Creator and co-host of the Get Hype podcast. No way. I'll have to check that out. Jackson, number 1, is the cousin. Got it. Henry Jensen, sorry about that. Hank has 3 older brothers. Favorite sports are hockey, football, and baseball. Loves watching the Packers and the Brewers. I'm not sure what's going to happen with the Brewers this year. Number 4, Bennett Peterson. Goes to the Unity School District. Plays Blaze AAA hockey. Took a puck to the eye playing pond hockey with the team in midseason. Got 6 stitches. Team named him Bennett the Bulldog. Gosh, I love these. I got to get that stuff written down here. You guys are so awesome with sharing that information. Talks all about the teams. Get the saves coming in. Four saves for the goalie from Amery and 3 saves from Beaver Dam on their 5 shots. Shutout in the first period for the Amery goalie. Beaver Dam's coming out here without taking advantage of the time that they get to rest. 5, Dodge Trofe. Dodge is the youngest of 5 kids. He has 3 brothers and 1 sister. Loves hockey, animals, camping, hunting, and fishing. His nickname is Dodgeable for being such an animal. I got to get these things down here. This is so awesome. Again, thank you for putting this stuff out here and taking this pretty seriously for me, because it does add so much to this, and they're going to love to hear those nicknames called. Number 7, Aiden Magdine. Aiden is a 3rd-year Squirt, 1st year at defense and 2nd year and 2 years at center. I can see the skating ability there. Loves hunting, fishing, camping, golf, plays baseball and football, skis and snowboards, and races dirt bikes. Wow, super athletic. That's typically what you do see from hockey players as well. Number 8, I talked about Hawkinson, I think. Nope. 1st year at Amery, moved from Prior Lake, Minnesota. Plays Blaze AAA hockey, football, baseball, and golf. Favorite subject is math. Favorite hockey move is the Michigan. Come on. Where's number 8 for Ovechkin? His birthday is Christmas Eve, and he loves Christmas. Yeah, I think you get gypped out of extra presents, though, usually when I take a look at that. Caden is a 2nd-year Squirt, number 9. Started playing hockey at 6, lives and breathes hockey. Plays hard, leaves it all on the ice. His other pastime is baseball. We're back here to live action. Racing go-karts, and loves his family. That's amazing. Right away on the attack. Oh, a kick save. What a save for the goalie from Beaver Dam. Stretching out that leg and getting the toe on it was James Lathrop. On the attack again, Amery is swarming all over the place here to try and get one more goal. Trying to hold it, couldn't quite, comes back into the neutral zone. Wait till everybody gets off sides. Lucky it hit a Beaver Dam player, because that wouldn't have been. That might go down for an icing. It should, and it does. Coming all the way back down. So an icing for those that are not familiar. And if somebody has different definitions, let me know. You know what I forgot to do? I said I was going to check that YouTube chat, and I didn't. There we go. We got some stuff in there. Brittany Arnett, my son is number 9, on Amery. Yes. Sorry you couldn't be here, but I'm glad that you're having a chance to watch. Caden Arnett is your son. Awesome. If you could tell my parents who are there on the bottom right, Jessica and Bobby Anderson, thank you. I love that I was able to actually see this. Oh, you're so welcome. Is that the only person out there that can work the YouTube chat? Come on, folks. Again, this is not for me. The kids are going to come back. They're going to watch this. I can guarantee that the Amery team is going to watch it on the way back. Oh, shot up over the top of the goalie. It was a good attack there by number 14 for Beaver Dam. Trying to pull up my sheet here. Logan Drake. Battle up against the boards. Shot over the top again. They had a chance. Just not able to quite execute. Comes back into the center of the ice. Shot from there. Wide. Knocked down by the defenseman for Amery, number 7, Aiden Magnin. Skating with it now to try and get it down the ice. They do. Blowing past the defense. Walking in. Shot it, a goal scored for number 19. I'm assuming that'll be another unassisted goal for Blake Bow of Amery. Let's check out that instant replay here. Why? I don't know what happened. Great goal. Let me get it back here in the center of the ice. I don't know what happened. My program closed on me. See, sometimes I said that'd be my clicking a button. Bow unassisted to make it 3-0. I hope I didn't take it away from you guys. I apologize if I did. 10 minutes exactly on the clock. Looks like it might have been an icing. Thanks again, Brittany, for putting stuff in there, because I know your son's going to be watching this on the ride home. And I'll see if I can find at the intermission. I just don't know what happened to my instant replay. That kind of bothers me more. Number 19 with the goal for Amery. Again, that was Bow for the goal, making it 3-0 here in the 7th place game. I'm very impressed right now, obviously, with this Amery team. I know you typically have over in that area, you have to play against Baldwin Woodville, I think, might be over in that direction for qualifying. I haven't looked at the hot WAHA stuff since, it's been a long time, let's just put it that way. I don't know what the sections are since my son was out. Shot towards the center on a great tie-up by the defenseman in the slot. Unbelievable work there by number 10. There's a chip and getting in the reaction time. Puck is still loose, battling for it. Initial save was incredible by Dodgemal. Into the neutral zone, chip free. Beaver Dams, number 5, picks it up and hustling and a good chip away and picking up again. Bow with a nice move at the net, and he's got a hat trick already here by the second period. Fantastic work by number 19, Blake Bow. Nice work. Unassisted goal at about 8:50-ish. You guys have a better chance to look at the time again. As I said, I love to do this. I put a team together for my high school broadcasting now, and I got a great team of guys. Got an additional color commentator who really knows. I actually played in Beaver Dam for his youth. Friend of my son's, we're friends with a family. We don't see each other a lot anymore, but kind of go your separate ways once the kids aren't playing together as much, but, well, we call them kids. Caleb's 24, Justin's 24, so not really. Oh, good save and a reaction by the goalie to get on top of it. It went right through the feet of one of the defensemen. Great reaction save. And I also apologize about the lost voice here. Talking about with Chris Hebel, the tournament director, and again, they do a fantastic job here. I hope you've enjoyed your experience here in Waupun. Good job coming up with the puck. Drops it. Ooh. Lost sight of it, so the official has to blow their whistle when they lose sight of it. Oh, it must have been a high stick. I missed the penalty. We'll see what the call is. I'm guessing that it was a high stick. That's why it's coming all the way down. There's only a couple of reasons why that would be. 7:50 here on the Waupun Youth Hockey Association scoreboard. Again, from the Waupun Community Center. This is the state 3A game or tournament you're watching here, and this is the 7th place game. Down in the corner, Beaver Dam trying to find something. They've had a couple of chances the last couple of times here. They just haven't been able to execute. Picked up again by Amery, looking to fit in the neutral zone. Cross-ice pass right on the stick. Chip to the neutral zone, trying to get there first. That's great speed showed there by Beaver Dams. I got to pick up the number when he comes back. Number 80, Cameron Kopmeyer. That's going to be an icing, I believe, so that's why it's going to come all the way back down here. For the face-off down to the Trapper side of Dodgemal. Gotta make sure I'm getting to everybody here. Annalise is our only daughter and middle child. That's Annalise Sullivan is out there, number 10. Favorite activities are hockey, horses, and anything outdoors. I love that. Her favorite season is winter, and she's a first-year squirt. Great to have you here, Annalise, here in Waupun. Hustling down to get it is number 16 for Amery. That's going to be Annalise Sullivan I just was talking about. Good hustle there. First year as a squirt. I do have to say, from my experience here, what I'm seeing for skating skills here for probably about half of the team, and it's not a cut against the other ones that don't have it. They will have it. But you got some good coaches or instructors that are working on the skating skills. What a glove save, grabbed right out of the air by Dodgemal. Gets the whistle. Might have been just a little too low. I had the clock blocking him. I don't have a monitor set up on this side. Reaches out with the glove here at 6:20, grabs it. Back to live action. And at center is going to be the goal scorer with a hat trick, Blake Bowe. And was taking on number 12 from Beaver Dam. That's going to be Evelyn Shave. Skating with it here again. Look at the speed generated. Gets past the defense, turns the corner, looks, pitchforks, and blocker save, and on the backside was a chance. And that was another beautiful save. Still battling on the loose puck. Got to control those rebounds here for Beaver Dam, and they come out with nice work. Held there by Jace the Juice. Gets out to the dots, skating with it at the blue line, turned over by Blake Bowe. Looks, trickles in. The save was there, and it's going to score. Great work by the entire Amery offense there. Blake started playing hockey at 14 months ago. I was going to say, wow, they had it down here for 14 months. That would have been impressive. Plays Blaze AAA hockey. The nickname is Bubba. I got to put that out here, so I didn't get that here for the third. Along with hockey, loves playing soccer, baseball, football, and bowling. 4th goal so far, unassisted. And you do see a lot of that happening at the squirt level. Usually you got your better skaters, stick handlers that play in center. Shot just over the top of the net was number 7, Aiden Magnine. In the neutral zone, Beaver Dam, that's a good move, but it probably would have almost got an offsides. That stepping up and taking it away again is Magnine. Has it this time, walks in. Shot from way outside, saved by the goalie, Lathrop for Beaver Dam. Comes back into the neutral zone. Hustling down. Good battle there, trying to pick up the puck. Shot and a good save and reaching out with a great glove. Nice work again by the goalie from Amery. Nice battle there for Dodgemal. Anything outdoors. Great. So he's an animal. I'm definitely seeing it here. Again, if there's one position that I think I know really well, it's goalies. Had an opportunity. My son started here in Waupun when he was 6. Was his first year as a Squirt, never stepped on the ice. Got lucky with a great high school principal here when I was the assistant principal. Still is the principal in McFarland as far as I know. And Jeff Finstead. And Caleb stepped on the ice. He said he's going to be a natural. Worked with him a couple more times and it definitely paid off. Going to be graduating from Illinois State in May. Did play hockey there. So initially what he wanted to do, that's why he chose to go there. And just decided then, so he played up until he was 22. Played juniors. Looks like we got a penalty coming here for a trip. Good call over here by Mr. Buckles. Having a seat for Beaver Dam is going to be number 5. And we're going to have a power play opportunity here again for Amery with a 5-0 lead here in this 7th place game. Penalty goes to Callahan Armstrong for a trip. 5-on-4 down in the offensive zone for the Amery. I think it's the Amery Warriors, if I remember correctly, but I'm not 100% sure. I should have asked for nicknames. Oh, I did. It is the Warriors. I'll have to change that also on my slide. Working it down into the corner. Chipped into the blue line. Comes back into the neutral zone. Amery trying to regroup and reset a further attack. Gets back into the zone. Beaver Dam right there to pick it up. Held. I think it was a good hold there. Looking right down the line. The official was in perfect position. Got 2 chasing the puck for Beaver Dam. Nice hold. Rips it all the way down, forcing him to change directions. That was Magnin. In the corner, Beaver Dam trying to break it out. Up against the boards. Golden Beavers. Puck is picked up, skating with it across the board and in the blue line. Drops it into the neutral zone, trying to get a shorthanded attack here. And there's a good attack, or stepping on the gas, I should say, for Magnin. Showing a little bit of the speed. Had it showed before, but not this much. Good move to the outside. Everybody lined up across that blue line on the attack. That's where you'd like it to be. 4 of them. A wrap missed. Good attack there by Magnin. At this level, I would say probably all the way through. I mean, you do see some wraparounds once in a while. Out of the zone, taking a look, drops it in. And the penalty's been killed off. Shot. Bo scores again. I may have overswung the camera. And gets the goal. We'll see. And we're going to have a running clock taking place here in this contest. 5th goal scored here for Amery's Blake Bow. Oh, we got an assist. There we go. Those to me are more important necessarily than the goal scoring. But again, at this level, you're going to have people who've got better hands and better skating abilities. You hear some of them about, even here in the comments about first-year Squirt, maybe second year for playing hockey. I'm guessing that the goalie has played a lot more than a year. Cross-check is going to be called on number 3 for Amery. Got to sit on the other side. Henry Jensen, or Hank they call him. The crowd is heckling their own player. Gotta love it. So it should be a running clock, I believe, after 6. See if Beaver Dam can do something here on their power play. Moving the puck down low. That's going to be number 11 for Beaver Dam into the slot. Beautiful area where you want to be taking your shots from. So that was Weston Dean. Down below the King Manufacturing logo. Appreciate their continued support here. Beaver Dam trying to get something on the lot. Great pass. Nice job there with the stick check. And defensive play by Bennett the Bulldog. Number 4 for Amery. Shot and a save. Good job pushing it just wide. Popped up a little bit too much in the air instead of putting it forward. Just a little bit different angle on the stick. Back into the slot. Save knocked out there by some skates. Pitchforked over the top. 5 seconds coming up here on the power play still. Down in the corner, pulling it out. Skating with it, 29 seconds. Getting it up the ice is Caden Arnett. Drops it down low, gets an icing. Kind of dumped it before. You got to hit it at the red line first. But the running clock really doesn't hurt Amery in this situation. By the time they get everybody set, I mean, it's taken a good 12 seconds off of the clock here. Coming up on 3 seconds. Going to try and get that puck drop. I don't think. Oh, that's it for the end of the period. Your score here from the Waupun Community Center here for the Squirt 3A 7th place game. That's the Amery Warriors 6. The Beaver Dam Golden Beavers nothing. Let me see if I can finish out some of these other comments here again. Jace the Juice. Second year in Amery, moved from Shakopee. Yeah, we talked about that. You got a couple of players that came across. That doesn't surprise me, obviously, because really pretty close there to the border. Jace the Juice, talked a little bit about him. Annalise is the only daughter. Yeah, I talked about Annalise as well. Louis the Laser, number 17, Louis Castillo. Second year in Amery, 7th year playing hockey. Wow. Is in 3rd grade. Loves any sport out there. Minnesota sports fan. Well, we'll forgive you for that. Loves camping, fishing, and being with family. His favorite subject is gym, then math, and he's the class clown. So it's Louis the Clown. Number 18, Mason Hare, Turtle Lake School District. First year Squirts, played hockey for 5 years as the middle child. Has 3 brothers who both played hockey. I think I mentioned this one, but that's okay. He loves hockey, football, baseball, has a wonderful imagination, and could play for hours outdoors. Yeah. The Italian. Favorite food is pizza and lasagna. His nickname is Mas the Machine. I got to get that down here. I'm going to put him down as the Italian Stallion with his favorite pasta dishes. Loves math and hates reading. Let's talk a little bit about the team. Won the pork trophy in Barron for eating the most pork sandwiches and hot dogs. That's your team from Amery. That's so awesome. Big thanks to Bobby. Our varsity team was back-to-back Middle Border Conference champs. Yep, went undefeated in conference. All of our coaches are former Amery alumni, so that's awesome. Let me get those names out here if I can. Head coach Shane Troff, assistant coach James Shannon, and Tanner Triggested. And again, the team manager was Amy Triggested. I'm going to be using this as a template and an exemplar moving forward because I just love this here. I just have to figure out how I can make it work so I'm not flipping pages. But that's not on you. That again, thank you so much. And I hope, Amery, you guys have enjoyed your trip here to Waupun. For those who have not been here, you got to get here. I love this old-fashioned rink. It's taken care of so well. There we've got some more stuff popping in there, so thank you much for putting it in there. Let's see if I can talk about what you got going here. Jim Gish out of Prior Lake. My oldest grandson is J.J. Hawkinson from Amery. Yes! I'm hoping you're enjoying the opportunity to watch this, Jim. My daughter Amy is the one who did that write-up. Yeah, she was incredible. That was great work. Brittany Arnett says, great job, Dodge. And you're saying her last name correct. All right. Proudly watching number 18, Mason Hare in Maple Grove, Minnesota. This morning, go Amery. And you guys are so welcome. I love to do this stuff. I love to create the memories. Some people ask, well, how do you get started with this? Because I can't skate. I've tried. I blame it on too many injuries, too much weight, the blades dig in, and whatever it happens to be. And I used to think I was pretty athletic. But that made me have to do a lot of studying of stuff, and then those fans who are out of control when you go to the away games or even at your home games, all you can hear is this yelling fanatic. Well, that was me. And I was doing videotape because we didn't have anybody videotape for the teams. Coming down, picking it up. It was a nice job there by Henry Jensen. Hank, I'm sorry about that, Hank. Beaver Dam looking to get in. They walk in. Great work by the goalie down there. Wow, fantastic work by Dodgemal. Incredible. Great movement in net. Very active with the stick. Good job with the pads. Very impressed. And if there is one position I think I know well, it is the goalie position. So a Squirt goalie doing a fantastic job for Amery. So in order for me to stop screaming, or well, actually I was videotaping and I was trying to listen to the videotapes afterwards, and I was giving myself a headache listening to myself, and I didn't know it was me, because you really don't never hear your own voice. Until you do hear it, then you're going, oh my gosh, that's me? Well, then I decided, well, I can't be doing that. I can't have that recorded. So then I took and cut off the end of a headset and plugged it into the mic jack, and now there was no sound, and that is even worse because it didn't stop my screaming and hollering. So then I just decided, how am I going to fix this? So I figured out, well, it's embarrassing enough. Let's just try and put a microphone in front of your mouth and see if that'll stop you from screaming, because then it's broadcast to everybody, and it worked. And ever since then, I'm guessing it was probably when Caleb was a peewee-ish, probably a peewee major, I'm thinking, as we went to play for the Green Bay Gamblers. What a shot! And a goal scored by number 7 from Amery. They're doing great work there. That's Aiden Magnine with the goal. Loves Ovechkin. And he pulled the shot from pretty much where Ovechkin took it. Oh, dang, I thought I hit the instant replay and it did not stick, so my apologies for not getting the replay of it out there. Great work. Why does that keep closing on me? I'm a little angry here that this thing is closing up my YouTube, and I can't see it unless it's me, which it probably is. 7th goal. Aiden Magnine with the goal. Double assist there. Hawkinson with the assist and Peterson with an assist. Bennett the Bulldog getting in on the action here. Icing, and then we're going to have a face-off coming all the way back down here in front of Amery's goalie. We'll see what side. It should be down here on this Trapper side. It is. So just give me a second here. Finish up my story there, obviously. So it wasn't only hockey that this was happening. It was happening at football. It was happening at baseball. And I just could not take that. So decided that I was going to continue to do the broadcast, keep the microphone in front of me, share it out there, embarrass myself if I'm screaming, and it has worked pretty well. And I just fell in love with broadcasting and creating these memories. And come down here and do this for the Waupun Association. So if you've got kiddos out there who are coming up or neighbors and you got a team together for hockey, pay attention to the WAHA website and the Waupun website. Get here for their tournaments. They always run a Squirt A and B. They run a Pee-wee. Good save by Lathrop for Beaver Dam. And they run a Pee-wee as well, A and B. And get a chance to come down here. Offsides, couldn't get back set. Now I think he realizes it right now. So I got to figure out what's happening here. All right. So with the icing, we got a face-off coming back down to the blocker side this time of the regular goalie, Dodgemal, Trofe. In at center was number 19. That was Blake Bow. Reaching out and snagging it out of the air is Trofe. And we're almost done here at 6:40, the running clock. You never want to see a running clock. It just happens sometimes. Because you'd like to see these kids get the most playing time as possible. So now I do this for the tournaments. Anytime Waupun is hosting on Championship Sunday is what I call it, I will be broadcasting as long as I can do so. Oh, nice skating ability, walking all the way in, taking the shot off the pipe and in for the goal is number 8, J.J. Hawkinson. Come on here, man. I don't know why that button is not working today. Great job on the attack. You know what I was even more impressed with me? You could easily be talking about a major celebration there, but he was respectful to the goalie who's been playing his heart out over there for Beaver Dam instead of jumping around and taking the celebration because he already had a couple of goals. You got to just scores the goal, skates to the bench. Hawkinson again with the unassisted goal. So usually if you're not hearing me talking, it's because I'm trying to listen to the PA announcer because, again, I'm running the show. Camera, computer, announcing, reading this stuff off, listening and making sure the sound is working. And once again, YouTube has kicked out here. I don't understand what's happening. I gotta see if there's something that I'm doing that it's kicking it out. I'm hoping that you still are able to see it. If not, I really apologize. It's still showing to me that the stream is running, but for some reason, it's continuing to shut me out. And I don't know what I did as far as buttons that I'm pushing. And I have a feeling it is resetting you. All right, can you let me know if I'm actually losing you when I lose that YouTube? Somebody put that in the chat that, yes, you've lost it. Shot and a goal scored there by number 19. And I don't know if I'm hitting some buttons that I'm not. I did that again. So it closes on me on the Control W. So you can't have that happening. So I'm going to have to stop doing that. I'm going to have to change to something else because it's automatically closing on me. Back here to a face-off. It is now 9-0. And I'm not sure. Typically, again, we tried to be respectful when we were played here. Bo might have a double hat trick. Assist goes this time to Aiden Magnine. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I really would be heartbroken right now if I was causing you not to be able to see this because they do have Live Barn here. And again, I'm not knocking any of those. It's what you have to work with. Oh, they tried to set it up. What a great job. I'm telling you, the sportsmanship I'm seeing out of these young players, I'm loving it. That's just amazing here in this 10U bracket from Amery. So if you Amery fans out there, you should be very proud of the representation. Thanks. Good. I appreciate it, Katie. And Jill, thank you so much. And Jim, appreciate it. I just don't know why I've never had it closing on me when I hit the Control W in my regular broadcasting. Don't think I shared with you, but Thursday was 2 games on a broadcast. Friday was 1 game, luckily. No, I think it actually was 2 games, too. I lost track. Yesterday was 3 broadcasts. It was 2 on Friday. And today it'll be these 4 games. So, again, it's coming down here. You got 250. So if you want some comments that are going to be put up there for your kiddos to see who you're cheering for, you want to put your stuff, yay Amery or yay Beaver Dam. Again, you made it to state. You played in a state game. 3 of them, as a matter of fact. Now, you didn't come out on the side that you wanted to, but you know what's going to be amazing? In 3 or 4 years, you're going to pop this video on and see if your skills have changed and developed even further as a hockey player. So you got to get that information into the chat. Amery moving it back into the neutral zone. I know I haven't called a lot of hockey action. Stepping out. Oh, Lathrop's got to take and cover it. Good job stretching out to get it, now covering it. But, again, that's something that they'll go back and they will watch and they will see that, oh, man, next time this is how to play it. And, again, that's part of the reason why I started with it. Thanks for listening to my story. So, again, I do this here, no charge to the Waupun Youth Hockey Association here because, I think the things that they did for my family. through this great sport of hockey. What a shot! Back into the corner. I believe that was number 7. And once again, the sportsmanship that's being demonstrated here. I figured out what I was doing wrong. What a shot. Number 7 picking it in the corner. Absolutely amazing. Magneen with the goal. 1:40. Next game is scheduled to start at 1:30. I believe with WAHA rules, you can start up to 15 minutes early. I think no more than that because they want to try and keep opportunities for families to watch. Oh, I think I was talking about Live Barn again. Again, I'm not, am I competing? Yes, but I think we're still in 2 totally different realms. Oh, nice takeaway there by the defenseman, number 1, Jackson Shannon. Congratulations again to the Amery coaches, the Amery fans. Got a little bit off sides here. The clock is continuing to run. It's 1:10. Coming up, we've got another game coming up here again at 10:30, another one at noon, and another one at 1:30. The championship's at 1:30. And I'm always interested to see what the difference is between each of the place levels and who they've had to play. I know I created the slide, or I took a picture of the bracket with the scores. See if I can find that and pop that up here real quick. Because I think I did not. Coming all the way down as it was an icing call. I'm going to see if I can add that. If I actually took it like I think I did. Not seeing it. Oh, there it is. So I'll pop this over there for you. Making a couple of nice moves at the blue line is number 36 for Beaver Dam, but taken away by Jace the Juice for Amery. Down at the circle, at the hash marks, time's up, and that's going to do it. And a victory skating over here. How proud this Amery team is to come to a state tournament and get a victory. Wow, congratulations. And it's not only a victory here, it is a shutout for Dodgemal in net, number 5, Dodge Trofe. Congratulations to Amery. Let's see if I can actually add that. I can add that to my main screen. Oh, I love that comment there, Katie Lauterbach. I have to read that one out loud. And again, I know these kiddos will be able to go pick it up. They're going to get their individual awards here. Katie Lauterbach says, the Lauterbach boys are cheering for the end of hockey so they can have their friends back. Congrats here to Amery and to Beaver Dam again for qualifying and getting here. Trying to find that, bring that slide into here into the main one, and then I will change how it looks. So I'm not blocking everything here. So they handed out some individual awards here. I missed the one for Beaver Dam. Number 8 gets a a hat trick. J.J. Hawkinson. And number 19, Blake Bowl. Bubba with the hat trick as well here in Waupun. And the shutout for number 5, Dodgemal Trofe. Congratulations. Participation awards here are taking place again for qualifying for state. I'm going to keep messing around with the slide here, and I'll keep it here. Let's see if I got this in order. So number 0 was Brody Bishop. Number 5 is Callahan Armstrong. Number 8 is Grayson Pritchard coming in right now to pick up his medal. Let me turn this off here so you can see him coming in here. Said I was going to make an adjustment. This is the perfect time to do that as well to the color. See if I can fix that quick. And then I'll come back and give you those names. Bear with me while I'm messing around. That looks a little bit better. So let me get those numbers here again for the teams. I think I left off with number 10, Carson Rohde. Number 11, Weston Dean. Number 12, Evelyn Shave. Number 14, Logan Drake. Number 22, Matthew Reeder. Number 25, Ian Gunther. Number 36, Alex Poznansky. Number 42, Holden Beauchamp. Number 44, Tegan Wüsthoff. Number 52, Cody Hoekstra. Number 60, John Henry V. Number 80, Cameron Kopmeyer. Number 83, the goalie, James Lathrop. And number 96, Oliver Bain. Let me see if I can pop that slide back on one more time just to see, before we get to the Amery one, see if we got it all taken care of here. So popping that up over here so you can see how they got here. Move that down a little bit. Oops, not that one. Oops, come on here, Jeff. There we go. I just got to give myself a little bit of encouragement every once in a while. So let's get this stuff out here. Number 1, Jackson Shannon. Number 1, and is a defenseman in 3rd grade. Number 2, Graham Humphel. This number 2 forward, 4th grade. Number 3, Henry Jensen, known as Hank, the defenseman. Number 4, Bennett Peterson. Bennett the Bulldog. Number 5, Dodge Amoltrof. I think they gave it to him. I'm not sure. I just got to get caught up here. Number 7, Aiden Magnine. Number 8, J.J. Hawkinson. Number 9, Caden Arnett. Number 10, Jace Labens. Number 16, Annalise Sullivan. Number 17 is Louis Castilla. Number 18 was Mazda Machine Hare. And number 19, Bubba Bow. Congratulations again to the Amery team. They're going to tell you to head over to the screen, the backdrop over there, so they can get pictures, unless they're going to let them do it. Actually, they did pop it up on the score. Appreciate that, because in our normal tournaments, they don't let them take their pictures here. So we'll see if I can get a shot zoomed in of the teams all lined up to get their pictures. And then I'm going to end up cutting out the broadcast. So I hope, again, you've enjoyed it. So, again, you got a little bit of time left here for you to be able to put some stuff into the chat for the boys to be able to pick that up. Oh, and I got to find out again, who was that? Brittany wants me to tell Jessica and Bobby Anderson thanks, so I'll see if I can find them. So congratulations again to Amery taking their picture right out here in front of their fans. Usually the backdrop has the 2024 on it so that they could usually get the scoreboard piece in there. Typically, your first time was Squirts, and don't quite have that all figured out yet. Congratulations again to the Amery Warriors for winning their 7th place game here at state. Again, I was very impressed. So there's got to be some amazing teams that are out there coming up here to play, because that was a great team. See some of the other pictures. Oops, let me get off that. Darn, I'm so sorry. I didn't know I had that on there. Didn't look at my monitor. And there's the Beaver Dam Golden Beavers again. And you can always use this shot as well. Take it as a still and use it. Congratulations once again to both of these teams. Thanks again for joining me here and watching on Jeff's live stream. Hope you've enjoyed this broadcast. We'll be back on air again here right around 10:30. And again, thank you for coming down to Waupun and having enjoying the state tournament and the broadcast. This is Jeff Sauer here for Jeff's live stream. Take care. God bless.